So the book I'm going to be telling you guys about is called Tyrell. It's by Coe Booth, another author that's going to be at the Teen Book Festival. And I'm going to start by reading you an excerpt out of the book. I should have knew they was going to send us to the Bennett Motel. Some guys I was talking to last week told me about this place. They had me rolling, talking about how Bennett got rats the size of cats. One dude said his room had bullet holes in the walls and bloodstains on the rug. The other guy said the roaches was getting paid to run Bennett, and that Bennett even hired roaches that would come to your room to kill other roaches. Man, that was funny. But there ain't nothing funny no more. The place looked like a bombed-out building from the outside, like something you see in them war movies. Inside, it ain't no better. The place stink like old sneakers, probably because there ain't no fresh air in here. That's the first thing I noticed. The next thing I noticed is how busted the lobby looked, with all these old chairs and couches that got holes with stuffing hanging out of them. The floors is dirty and look like they ain't never been mopped. In one corner of the room, they got Burger King bags, food wrappers, and soda cans all over the floor. Then they got these plastic flowers on all the tables, like that gonna make the place look nice. Like that gonna make us feel right at home here. So that's Tyrell's description of the Bennett Motel, which is a motel that's been turned into a makeshift homeless shelter, where people like Tyrell and his mom and his little brother Troy are staying. And they're staying there because they were evicted from their home in the projects. The projects weren't that great, but they were much better than the description you just heard. Tyrell's a 15-year-old African-American boy. He can't seem to catch a break. His dad's in jail, and his mom relies on him as though she's a child to support her. He wants to get his family out of Bennett, but it's not going to be easy. And one of his main motivations for getting out of Bennett is his little brother Troy. He's 7 years old, and Tyrell's mom expects Tyrell to take a lot of the responsibility for taking care of Troy. So Tyrell makes sure that Troy gets his homework done, makes sure that Troy's wearing clean clothes and warm clothes, makes sure he gets to school every day. Tyrell's mom also wants Tyrell to support the family financially. She wants him to do that even if it means turning to illegal means, like selling drugs. Tyrell doesn't want to do that either. He tries to get his mom on a more productive track, doing things with her day that'll help the family, but it's really hard to get her to do this. And I'm just going to read you another section where he has a conversation with his mom after she leaves Troy all alone in their hotel room. By the time my moms get back, me and Troy is upstairs in our room. My mom's come through the door carrying 3 plastic grocery bags like ain't nothing wrong. She even got the nerve to give me a cold look like she too through with me. "Oh, you couldn't bring yourself home last night?" she say. "Not even with your little brother starving to death?" I look behind me where Troy is jumping on the bed trying to touch the ceiling. "He look like he's starving to you?" "You know what I mean," she say, and set the bags down on the dresser. "I can't believe this woman." "Don't try to get out of this," I tell her. "How you gonna leave Troy here by himself?" He was asleep. "You left out of here for 9 o'clock, I say. It's after 1 now. You think he gonna sleep through the whole day? What do you think he was gonna do when he got up and you wasn't here? I thought he was gonna be back by the time he got up." If Troy wasn't here, I would probably curse her out or something because her attitude is making me mad. She dead wrong and she know it, but she's trying to blame me. She do this all the time and it frustrates the heck out of me. She always acting like she ain't responsible for nothing, like it's always somebody else's fault. And Tyrell's other main motivation for getting out of Bennett is so that he can meet the expectations of his good girlfriend, Novisha. And she's someone he's known since he was young. They grew up in the projects together. She gets good grades, she goes to Catholic school, and she's planning to go to college. So he wants to impress her by not living in a place like that. And he thinks they have the perfect relationship until one day he's at her house and he's by himself in her room and he stumbles across her diary. And he reads an entry where she talks about how she's disappointed in the fact he doesn't go to school, and she's wondering if he'll ever be able to support her or get himself together. So Tyrell, like I said before, doesn't want to turn to selling drugs, and he decides to come up with a plan that will make enough money to get his family out of the motel, the homeless shelter, and into an apartment. And his plan could either save them or it could backfire completely. So to find out about his plan and about what happens with his mom and his girlfriend and his brother, you guys should read Tyrell.
Sounds like no matter what he does, he's always going to get in trouble.
I know, like I said, it seems like you can't catch a break.
Yeah, it was a good book.
You read it too?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now.